Welcome one and all, my name is Tawess and I has a box. Or well, technically this box has already been had, because this box came in before the weekend. But I have a box anyway, I'm gonna open it up. You are about to see what mystery sits inside of it. It's not that much of a mystery actually, if not if you read the title. Basically what I did was that I ordered a Elegoo Mars Pro. Because when one has done some FDM printing for a while, one kind of want to advance to more precious things. They also shipped me actually I ordered a bottle of resin and a alternative to IPA cleaner. If you want to see a review of those two products, head over to my art channel. The link will be up in the squiggly corner. But I love the fact that they usually these bottles get shipped like wrapped up carefully, perhaps sometimes in boxes of their own, very carefully put together, because resin, if it leaks, is a big deal. Not this company though. The box lay loose with no extra wrapping or anything. I had this flask of resin just laying there, sloshing about, and I knew this because I heard him pick the box up. I was like, if anything has happened to this, it's gonna be done. Fortunately, these flasks are tough as nails, so it had survived, but still, for all intents and purposes, perhaps you should not do that. Anyway, Elegoo Mars Pro. Why the Pro? Well, it has a carbon filter. That is pretty much the only reason, because I have a limited amount of space and I kind of need to sit not close to my printer, but close-ish to my printer. And independent tests have shown that the emissions from this one is not much more than your average dirty air. I sit next to cloud and parking space. Parking lot. Parking space is the things inside a parking lot. I sit next to a parking lot. So I'm pretty much breathing dirty air anyway. I should wear a filter. Just exist. So, I could have gone for the Mars. But the Mars doesn't have this filter in it. And it's also, the Pro has a support for the supporting linear rail, keeping the build plate steadier. And, well, beyond that, there ain't much reason, is it? It's a nice thing. You get nice stuff with it. In fact, we're going to go through what you get in the box. You get the printer, of course, that build plate, you can see that. You get a metal scraper. Don't use this on the build plate. You get a plastic scraper. Try to use this at the build plate. Don't use it in the vat. It's tempting, don't do it. You get a power brick, a cable, EU style in this one. You get a screwdriver. No, that's the Allen wrenches. You get something else. But yeah, there's a clipper. You get a clipper. It's a really nice clipper actually. I've been using it to clip a lot of things. My nails, one of the other things. Very nice hobby clipper. If you don't have one, taking up supports. You're going to need them. I was worried about a cord because I bought it from UK, so I was afraid to get a UK plug, but I mean, you can use USB drive. Don't use that. It is shite. Empty it. Put it on something better. Gloves. A measuring cup that I have no idea why you're going to be using, but it's a nice measuring cup anyway. The plug. I was afraid I'm going to get a UK plug. I got a U plug, but when if you have a computer anywhere you don't run, you have one of those plugs. A screwdriver. Some filtering before that. A pair of very cheap masks. They literally, it's good to have. You get a little thingy they put on the build plate. You can tilt the build plate. Don't use this because there's always slight risk that the build plate slips off that thing and falls down into your vat and cracks your screen. You also get a rubber fitting to go around the protective glass to make sure that it's nice and tight. Now, here's the thing. My point was to make this video way earlier, because I was thinking like, oh yeah, I have watched so many videos, I've read up everything, I've gone through everything. I was like, I'm gonna be king at this. It took me 3 days to get a successful print. 3 days. Trial and error. And I agree, I'm perhaps not using the best resin. I'm not using an Elegoo resin, because I want to start up something a bit cheaper. Maybe that was a bad idea, but it took 3 days to get a successful print. I got successful prints. I'm going to show them off in a later video because they're being prepped and painted right now. But the printer itself is amazing once you dial it into the resin you're using. And I mean, it has option enough to actually be able to properly use the resins. Here it is, the ALT Resin. It's not a bad resin once you get it to work. But fast printing? No, that's a lie. That's an honest to God lie. There's no such thing as fast printing with that thing. It's very slow. It's very temperamental. But I'm going to make a review of it, but just know that that's the thing. That's my art channel. Go check out my art channel. Art channel do artsy stuff. It's very nice. Anyway, so it's a very quiet unit. There's no problem running it sitting next to it. Should sit next to it, but it's not doing it. And I mean, once you get it working, it's quick. But you can see, prints failed. Tore right out of the socket. That, my friends, will be everything for today. Until next time, stay safe, be kind, and play fair. Bye.